Hi everybody and welcome back to session 2 of our cheerleading and gymnastics session. We are going to start again with a cardio warm-up followed by a stretch. We are going to do the cardio warm-up by Kyra Pro to levitating. So all you've got to do is follow along. Let's get started.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. Sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you.
Ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Been fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Need someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go. Left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop stars, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leave when you fall, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now baby, stand up, cause girl, you
want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. My life is like a rocket, but you're not stop. And I'm feeling so electric, that's what I saw. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. In a whole nother life, there was this boy that I knew. He made me feel like a woman. We were young and silly fools. Anyway, he was in the band, full of songs about me. I wasn't crazy about the words, but the melodies were sweet. When someone like do 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 do. Every time we go dancing, I see his stray guys. Gave him too many chances, push my keys too many times. Anyway, he started acting up and I'll be on my way to leave. But I stopped in the tracks when I heard this melody. And it went like do 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 do. He used to sing me sweet melodies. He played me, made me believe it was real love. Sang me sweet melodies. But the day he done me wrong, the song couldn't
start with our jumps again. We're going to recap the set into the jumps, and then we're going to look at our 2 new jumps today. We're going to do toe touch and herkies. So let's all just stand up, and we're going to recap with the T jump our set. So we start in clean with our hands behind us. We clasp 1, we go up on 2, down on 3, we hit our jump on 4, and we clean on 5. Okay, so just have a couple of goes at practicing that set. Let's do it one more time. So 1, 2, 3, hit 4, clean 5. So just pause the video, have a couple of goes at doing your tuck jump and your star jump, which we did last week. We're now going to move on to our toe touch. So when you do a toe touch, you want to hit a straddle shape. So toes nice and pointed, arms up at shoulder height. You want fists, nice tight shape with your chest up. You don't want to drop your chest as you jump. So your chest up. So have a look at the demo on the next video, pause the video and have a few goes at a toe touch jump. The next jump we're going to look at is a herky jump. Now you can either do a right leg herky or a left leg herky. So when we do a herky, we are aiming to make this shape in the air. So it's a bit like a hurdle jump. You want your leg at a right angle. Leg at the front is nice and straight, toe pointed. You want your arms up by your ears. Again, fists. Now when we do our arms, we want to make sure we are holding candlesticks, not riding a bike. Okay, so our arms are, thumbs are facing upwards. Squeeze to our ears, and we want to try and hit this shape in the air. Okay, kicking this front leg up as high as we can. So have a look at the demo, pause the video and have a few goes at your herky jump. You can choose what leg you do. So to improve our jump shapes, we are now going to have a go at some strengthening exercises. So for our toe touch, we want to put one hand either side of our leg, and we're going to do 10 leg lifts, making sure we've got a pointed toe and that we're sitting up tall. So we lift up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And then we switch to the other side. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to do both legs together. You want to put your hands in front of you, and the aim is not to lean back too much. Okay, so we're going to do 10 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And then for our pike shape, our pike jump, we're going to do exactly the same but in pike. So put our hands either side, we sit up nice and tall. You want your hands in front of you rather than behind you. And we're going to lift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. On the other leg, lift up, sit up nice and tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to do both legs together. We lift up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you should feel that in your legs. That is going to help you get your jumps higher and get your legs stronger. Right, we are moving on now to our tumbling. Please make sure you have got enough space to do this. If you've got lots of things around you, then please don't attempt any of this. We are going to progress on from last week, so I'm going to give you a few new exercises. But to start with, handstands are so important in gymnastics. So I want you to recap what we did last week on our handstands. So you either want to hold a handstand against a wall, or you want to put your back against the wall, hands on the floor and walk your feet up the wall, or you just want to work on holding a front support shape. So we'll recap our front support shapes. So holding our front support shapes nice and flat. So there are 3 options there for you to try. So pause the video and have a practice of your handstands. The next thing I want you to try is some bridge jumps. So last session we did bridge rocks. We were rocking over our shoulders, so it's good to do those again. This time I want you to try and jump. So you keep your hands on the floor in your bridge and you jump your feet off the floor. So watch the demonstration and have a few goes. The next exercise is bridge leg lifts, which show control and also help you to do the walkover. So in a bridge, you've just got to lift your leg up nice and straight and hold it for about 5 seconds and then swap legs. Again, watch the demo, have a go. Now this next exercise where we drop back to a bridge, we did a little bit of last week where we dropped back to the wall and touched the wall behind us. You can either do that again, so standing with the wall behind you, or you can drop back to a bridge onto your sofa or something soft, so you can use your bed. So if you watch the next demo video, you want to make sure your arms are kept by your ears and you're reaching behind you to get to your bridge shape. We're going to move on now to looking at back flips, okay? So all these drills are to progress towards our back flip. So the first one is shoulder pops in front support. So in order to be able to do a flick, you've got to pop through your shoulders. So this is working the same shoulder action that you would need when you perform a flick. The next exercise is about getting our hips off the floor, because when we do our flick shape, we want to make an arch shape with our body, so pushing our hips up to the ceiling. So you start sitting in a pike shape, lean forward into a pike fold, and then you throw your arms backwards as fast as you can up to your ears, and you push your hips as far off the floor as you can go. So watch the demo, have a few goes. Moving on now to our flyer stretches. Just to start with, I want you to recap the arabesque and the heel stretches that we did last week. So have a few goes at those. The next one I want you to try, if you've mastered the heel stretch, is a bow and arrow. So in a bow and arrow, you want to hold your leg up in front of you and you put your arm through and to the side, okay? You want to try and make sure your supporting leg is nice and straight as you do it. If you're not quite sure what I mean, watch the next demo video, pause it and have a go. If you're not quite there yet with the heel stretch, then just stick to practicing the heel stretch. The last one we're going to have a go at today is a scale. So in a scale, you want to grab the leg, turning your hand outwards, and you want to pull your leg up as straight as you can. To start with, you may want to use a band that you can pull your leg up with. These girls have been stretching for years, practicing almost every day, so that's why they're quite flexible. But you've got to start somewhere using the bands to pull your leg up to be able to get these stretches. So have a go at a scale, see if you can try it, even if it's just a little bit. See if you can have a go. Now, in order to improve our stretches, I want you to have a go at a few of these stretches to help you gain flexibility in your shoulders and in your legs. Just to start with, we're going to do a shoulder stretch. So I want you to try and hold this for 30 seconds. And then the last two are your splits. So however close you are to the floor, I want you to make sure you have one hand either side of your leg. So as you go into the splits, one hand either side of your leg, and you want to push down as far as you can go to the floor and just hold for 30 seconds. Okay, have a look at the examples, get your stopwatch out and time yourself for 30 seconds each stretch. And that is the end of session 2. So we have covered our jumps, so 2 new jumps today. We've got 2 new stretches today, and we've done some more tumble drills for our walkovers and for our flicks. So join me for session 3, where we will advance this further.